is the sound of something being live. Okay, cool. Alright, now let me just get everything all put together. Come on. There we go. Is the sound of something being live. Alright. So I got my stuff all set up. Cool, cool. Alright. Now I'm going to put this thing on the little beginning pause real quick so I can get my stuff actually ready. Got him. Alrighty. Here we are. We are live both on YouTube and on Twitch. We got people watching and all that. It's midnight for Phosphos. Take that, Arizona gang. 8 p.m. Got him. Look at that. Yep. All the pieces have come together. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Today has been a rather relaxing day for me. Except, I edited and uploaded that new channel trailer. I hope you guys enjoyed it in all of its beauty and glory and all that. That was pretty fun, pretty tasty. I'm pretty glad with the way it turned out, especially in comparison to the last one, which was just like a sequence of images with the theme song. I think anything could be better than that, personally. So yeah, no, I'm very much okay with the way that went, and I think it's gotten some good results. We got more people to join the Discord server. I don't know if you're watching, Skylar, but we got some new patrons in the past few days, which I'm very appreciative of. So we got Benny, who we all know. We got Benny, who's a patron now. We got Ben Snow, who became a patron, and today we got Skylar Moore became a patron and pledged $10 a month, which is like mind blowing. Like, damn, I don't know if you're one of these 12 viewers so far, but thank you very much, Skylar. I greatly appreciate that. And to all of you who support the Agma Schwa community. But yeah, so yeah, very good, very good. Yeah, there's definitely a Patreon. I think thanks to Skylar's newest contribution, we've surpassed $30 a month, something like that, which, yeah, around there, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome in my opinion. It's also pretty easy to get there if you just type it patreon.com/nga and then kaboom, just like that, 29, that's what it is. Just like that. There it is. Nice, easy, convenient link. It's very convenient having my code name or whatever being just like 4 letters. It's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. I've got Twitch. I indeed have Twitch. This is actually live on Twitch right now. And it looks like we have a couple people watching through Twitch right now, but most people are watching through YouTube. But you could totally do it either way. Like, either way is very much appreciated. Because, there's like the whole Twitch affiliate thing and all that, which would be cool. But obviously my main priority is being on YouTube. Yeah. And yes, today's main activity in our glorious conlanging realm is we are going to be beginning, well, I've already begun it kind of a little bit, but we're going to be delving into the process of going from Proto Sern Cahilan, aka Hvasvan, and we're going to be going from Hvasvan to Nashan, which is a lot of steps. And thus we are just going to be doing sound changes today. I'm going to be taking whatever root words that I have, and I'm going to be kind of trying to gradually take it in the direction that I want it, both for the family as a whole that Nashan is within, and to get to modern Nashan in general. So that's going to be pretty tasty. It's going to be pretty tasty. A lot of charts and a lot of going onto the SCA squared sound change applier and all that, and just having fun with the magic that's involved there. Yeah, so it's going to be good. It's going to be pretty good. Oh god. Caden on both on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Goddamn. That's that's pretty impressive. Again, I very much appreciate. Oh crap, because you sent messages on here, but why is the thing so tiny? Hang on a second. Well, let me get back in here and up the font size. Get up here. Get up here. I want to see that text. Get up here. And then, hang on. This is important. This is very important. Let's make a thick outline. Thickest outline. Okay. Yeah. We're doing good. Okay. That's something, I guess. There we go. Yes, you are the only one watching on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Very, very proud father. Alright, got some nice caffeinated tea here, even though it's 8 p.m. Obviously living our best lives. We're joined in the background with Jerry Seinfeld, the pangolin. Specifically, Jerry is spelled with the J phoneme. Other than that, it's just Jerry Seinfeld. No. Oh God, is that an aggressive? Oh no. Hey Hayden. Hello furry in Tokipona. Let's see. Nah, that is correct. Drinking caffeine at 8 p.m. is a bad idea. I don't know about that. You see, the way I work is I take a nap at like 6 to 7 p.m. and then I wake up around 7 p.m. but I'm still a little bit drowsy, and then I reactivate myself with some nice happy tea, and then I dive into the live stream. That's how it goes. The Pringles tier list. The link should be somewhere in the voice chat. I've not seen a Pringles tier list. I mean, the only tier lists I've done have been, the alphabet tier lists and IPA tier lists and all that, and a Mountain Dew tier list that I created a while back to rank all the flavors of Mountain Dew based on their flavor and their general aesthetic. But no, I've not seen the Pringle tier list. Okay, let me get open the sound change applier, because I'm sure we're going to be using this quite a bit in my endeavors. Oh god, am I zoomed in? What's going on here? There we go. Okay. Now we are going to Proto Sern Cahilan. Now it's probably been a while. The pecan pie Pringles. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. A writing system tier list would actually be pretty good. That's actually a really good idea. I probably will do that. I know I'm doing the Greek alphabet at some point too. Probably Cyrillic. I don't know what order though. That'll happen someday. Anyway, yeah. So it's been a while since we've looked at Proto Sern Cahilan, aka Hvasvan. I made that one scene translation of Uncle Iroh explaining to Zuko the 4 elements in Hvasvan, and that was kind of like the premiere of it as a language that exists. But you can see we have the table with the phonology and all that, and I also made a tentative kind of orthography to replace certain things with more aesthetic looking characters. Yes, I replaced Theta with Thorn because I don't know. Since this is like the proto language, I feel like something like that would be a cool aesthetic choice. Might be a little cringe from your perspective, but I did like N with an acute on it to represent nga, and I did, and then I did A with a, oh god, what was the downward acute called? There's a word for it, linguistics, for and then the E with the downward acute on it for the E. So those are pretty cool. I think that fits the vibe relatively well. But we need to keep things in IPA for the sake of this whole phonological development. I don't want to make things. Yeah, grave. That's the word. Grave. Got him. Thanks, Eternal. Yeah. So there's a lot going on in here. Do I have the... No. Hang on a second. Yeah, so basically what we need here is this root word list. And it's a pretty long root word list, as in it is a root word list that consists of... Oh, God. 6,752 words. That's good. That's really good. And I designed a lot of Hvasvan to be a little bit phonologically unstable. Like a lot of the setups, a lot of the sounds in here are made pretty much by design in a way that it's like supposed to collapse into different things relatively quickly. Just for the sake of making it easier to cause things to split off in very different directions. I don't know if everybody does that with their proto-langs, or if it's just like a thing that I did that's going to make all these languages look like very unlike each other. But I think it's going to work out pretty well in the end, and I think Hvasvan is pretty cool in general. And thus, it's time to do a big Control-C, Control-V. Alright, copy. And our input lexicon. Boom. Very, very big list of words. Cool. Cool. Isn't that just tasty? Alright, now, going back to Google Sheets in general, there's another sheet that I have that shows PSC evolution. Right now on PSC evolution shows the development along, is that going to show up? Yeah, so there's the entire family tree of languages that goes across here. I might zoom this out a little bit, see if we can get a better shot here. Oh, or I could just click on the drawing. There we go. I'm really good at technology, by the way. So, we can see that all the various branches goes from Proto Sern Cahilan to Proto Serndian to Proto Nashan to Ancient Nashan to Old Nashan to Nashan, and there's some children languages of Nashan that came into existence during their most recent imperial phase. The green means that these languages are still alive. The red means that they are no longer still alive. And these red do not necessarily entail one single version of the language, because this is a long set of time periods going on. Like, Proto Sern Cahilan was spoken around like 4700 BR, and we need to get from 4700 BR to 2000 AR to get to modern Nashan. And there's going to be more than 4 steps to make that happen. I'll tell you that. So there's going to be a lot of sub-steps going to this, and those sub-steps can be seen in what I did with the path leading from Proto Sern Cahilan to Autojune. We have Proto Sern Cahilan right here is 1A on this chart, and it's phonology, and the vowels start splitting off down here. So we have, going towards Nashan, going towards Autojune, by the way, we have Western Sern Cahilan, which says it leads to number 3, and then we will go over to 3A, which has Proto-Autojune with Proto-Autojune's phonology right here, and then that leads to step 5. 5A is down here with Ancient Autojune, which will lead to step 8. You scroll down, then you have step 8 which is early old autojune, right, with its phonology. And then we have that, which leads to step 13. And where's step 13 at? Step 13 is down here with old autojune as of 1 AR, right? Then we have 17. Step 17 is middle autojune, and there's its phonology. And then we have leads to 18. So 18 is here is ruhikat or ruxikat if you're, just casually speaking it in English. And that is around like the 1600s-ish, which leads to 19, which is early modern autojune, which then leads to step 20, which is, oh, okay, I guess that was earlier than that, yeah, which leads to autojune in 1600 AR, which then leads to step 23, which takes you to autojune in 1900 AR, and then that slightly, ever so slightly, changes to lead to autojune 2000 AR, which is the one that I have so extensively covered and designed, etc. The thing that there's a book coming out about soon, once I finish doing the last couple things that Eternal put on my to-do list for it. Wink, wink. Why not call old autojune 1 AR late old autojune in general? See, that's a good question. Am I going to change it? Not right now, because I'm pretty sure that's built into the infrastructure of like everything. But that makes sense. Oh god. Thank you, Tux. I try my best. See, to me this looks cool, but it also looks like the kind of diagram structure that really messes with my head. So I really want to make this more efficient somehow, which is why I'm going to be doing the Nashan evolution path on a different sheet first, because that's basically what I'm going to do, is going to be the phonology chart, etc., and then I'm going to have the dictionary going column by column as it changes going forward on a separate sheet. So sheet one is going to be phono charts, and then step 2 is sheet 2 is going to be root changes. That's what we're going to call it. Because again, this is going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. So we already have everything slapped in the input lexicon. Now, I need to make some decisions here real quick, right? And I remember how that works. And we are going to say, yep, there's vowels. There's no long vowels. There are definitely consonants. But then the other categories that Proto Sern Cahilan has in its general syllable structure are what I call S and T. And now S is, I think I just called it S because it's just very sonorant fricatives or something like that. I don't know. It just felt right, even though it doesn't even have S inside of it. And T is the other ones. God. Okay. So we have all this shit right here created. I'm going to take you, and we are going to slap you in here. Right, and I need to get rid of all the spaces because this was designed for Django. Oh shit. Hang on a second. I just gotta remember how that looks. We're just gonna, yeah, okay. C equals that. Alright, this is going good. Cool. Alright, so there are our normal consonants. Good night. And then I need vowels. Very good. Oh, damn. Everybody's dabbing for daddying. God damn it. Beautiful. That is pretty sus, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you've always wondered how sound changes are defined, Tux. Interesting. How sound changes are defined? As in, how they're written down in here? Or literally as in how one defines the concept of a sound change? Because, it's generally not as linear as conlanging generally makes it out to be, but that's not a problem, because whenever you look at things on a massive, on like a, what's the word? On a macro scale, that's it. When you look at things on a macro scale, a lot of phonological changes basically can just be measured by like taking a snapshot of a language at one point in time, and then taking a snapshot of the language at another point, and then just drawing these little math looking formulas that just take the path from point A to point B. Like, even though those things may have happened staggered or not at all for some groups, blah blah blah, you know, when you just take a snapshot in time space, because obviously the location matters too, then you can definitely draw those out. And thus why I need to divide up this evolutionary path of Nashan into a series of steps. And I was thinking ideally I want 12 to 15 steps between Hvasvan and modern Nashan. Yeah, and again, that's like just the way mapping things out linguistically works whenever you do stuff that way. Is it more natural to go from a complex vowel system to a simple one, or vice versa? More natural? It is kind of a weird way to describe it, because you might think that things are always going to go on a path from like more complicated to more simple, but that's really not true. Things generally go in kind of like a sinusoidal wave pattern over time, where at least for the way that they taught me this in linguistics, whenever I literally was studying, you know, phonology and diachronic linguistics in college, is that it's kind of like a sinusoidal wave, where when certain parts of a language get more complicated, other parts will get more simple to kind of balance it out in the realm of naturalism to a certain extent. And I'd say that that's a good general rule. It's not like an always, yes, this is 100% the case situation, but it's a good like general idea to think about. Like, if certain things are extremely complicated, other things might be more simple. You know, like the grammar in Austronesian languages can be pretty wild, but they have like, you know, some as low as like 6 consonants and 4 vowels, stuff like that. But anyway, so if you say started with a really complicated vowel system, then yes, it would generally make sense for it to over time get more simplified if, you know, if the other components of the language made sense for it to go in that direction. If other things are getting more complicated, if like consonants are splitting up and becoming more phonemic in different ways, then maybe it'll make more sense to have the vowels get more simple. Or you could have both of them get really more complicated in exchange for the grammatical constructions of the language getting simplified, or for tone coming into existence. Or if tone goes out of existence, you have to figure out, you know, what kind of sounds are going to spew out of the aftermath of getting rid of your tones and all that. So, I mean, neither are more or less naturalistic than the others. The naturalism all just comes from, you know, basically the attention to detail for what things you make complicated and what things you make simpler, and simplify or complexify as time goes on, if that makes any sense. Moral of the story is, if you don't want to think that much about it, then you don't really have to. you know, some people in the more deep shadow realms of conlanging might judge you, but the Agma-Schwa community is a no judgment zone. Have fun, do what you want. With that in mind, I want Nashan to be moderately naturalistic. I'd say AutoJune did a pretty good job of being naturalistic-ish. You know, I wouldn't look at AutoJune and be like, oh yeah, that 100% could totally happen in real life. And I mean, it could. It definitely could, obviously. Like, the grammar works. It is possible to be uttered from a human mouth. It could happen. But there's like details about it that I look at that and I'm like, you know, that's probably not the most realistic process. But after a certain point, not only is this in a fictional world, and not only is this in a fictional world created by me, but I also want it to be fun and cool. So it's like, you got to incorporate a certain level of suspension of disbelief into there to, really make yourself have the best time, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. So some of the sound changes or whatever that I decide to do might end up being a little bit of a logical stretch. But still, if it gets me to where I want to go overall, then I could just say like, oh yeah, maybe some more things happen to that phoneme in the in-between space. But I don't know about that, Like it's kind of like storytelling. Leave some things up to mystery. Kind of makes things more interesting for you and for people like in real life. And you sit there thinking like, how did Basque happen? It's like a language isolate. Because yeah, it is. How did it get there? I don't know. Nobody knows. It's a mystery. The writer of Earth history has left that out to our modern senses, and it just makes it more cool. So think of your worlds that way if you're really getting too mired down in the details to the point where it becomes not fun for you. At least again, that's how I like to consider it. That's how I kind of keep myself going whenever I'm doing things. It's like suspension of disbelief and keeping things mysterious even for myself, so that I have not exhausted all the enjoyment that I could get out of something. And you can also use that to kind of gloss over like small mistakes and stuff. So, added benefit there. Anyway. That's right. Oh damn, lots of people have been. Oh god, translating the B movie script into your con lagging. Aggie, you have a bookmark to Wikipedia called WikiP. That's right. Yeah. Don't question the WikiP. It may or may not just literally be the Wikipedia homepage. But as you can see, I don't really call many things on here like their normal selves. Anyway, so we're gonna go in here. We're gonna go take category S, and I'm just gonna make a new one. All right. God damn it. Okay. There's that one, and then we're going to get you. Now we're going to put you here. Alright, T equals, and then ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Cool. Now everybody else can get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Alright, cool. So there's all the consonants. There's all the vowels. Skibidi beep beep beep. Now, with the sound change applier, it would probably be a good idea to make more categories and stuff as I go on, because say I wanted like just plosives to do something, then I could either write them all out individually, or I can make a category for plosives and have them evolve structurally that way. Basque really is just whoops, I'm in Spain now instead of redacted. And yes, Hayden, the Bionicle lore is glorious, and the Paraka rap in Auto-June is coming someday. Because it's gonna take a while to do. And again, I know I said that a while ago, but like, that one is actually going to take a specifically large amount of time, especially because while I find myself quite good at singing, rapping is something else. And though the Paraka rap I wouldn't call rap, it was made for a toy commercial. It's not rap. but it's still enough that it's gonna make me cringe at my own voice and have to redo takes more often than I would if I was singing. So eventually it will happen. It'll be a really good meme, but that's still a few months out. God. Yeah. And Bionicle, yes, the movies are quite something top notch. Okay. So, with Nashan, we have all this. We're going to go and look at our word list. I'm going to get a little bit of a vibe check from it first to see where I want it to go first. What direction are we going to take these sounds? This is our canvas. Afers, afprief, afraz, afus, afvi, afvo, aful. Oh, I love those F to V. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Afviv, agvof, agu, agvev, or agvev, agvuv, achers, afviz, ice, atus, atus, atvo, albu. Okay. I'm liking this vibe so far. Bos, boshe, bosnid, botve, birf, birv. Bunum is to rot. I like that. Toy commercial gets the Kanohi Pakari out. God damn it. I do like FV. I also like the HV in here. We were actually talking about that on Discord earlier. This in here where it's like bufva. That's whenever the H precedes another like another fricative like that, it ends up becoming like it usually ends up becoming a voiceless nasal. So in the case where it precedes a V, it actually becomes like the labiodental nasal but voiceless. Like the name for the language, Hvasvan. The air from the H, it ends up coming out of your nose. Hvasvan. So this would be Buma. Yeah, so that just a fun fact about the way sounds in Proto Sern Cahilan work. So I'm gonna end up doing some stuff to that ends up corrupting it a little bit. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think I've got a few ideas. I'd rather not kill off that sound immediately, but it's a pretty good candidate to kill off. Let's see. Now I gotta kind of take my emotions out of this a little bit, because I don't want to hurt my feelings at taking away certain sounds or whatever, because again, they're probably going to come back at some point in different shapes. Let's get open some IPA. Hang on. Good start. We might have to go to the Wikipedia one, but we'll see about that. Alright, so the first thing in the Lang do be sounding poggers, though. Oh yeah. Muchísimas gracias. La primera cosa que tenemos que hacer es que tenemos que crear o destruir el sonido de theta. Alright, we need to get rid of the theta. Why, you may ask? Because the direction that we're taking this, there's going to be a theta, but I don't want that theta to be anywhere where it is in Proto Sern Cahilan. Okay, we'll make sure to bring back theta at some point, because it's going to be important to Nashan later on. Nashan, the vibe I'm looking for, by the way, like in the end result with Nashan, is going to be somewhere along the lines of I want the vibe to kind of feel like Russian and French kind of smashed together. That's generally the conception that I have of Nashan within the lore of the Elfwonk world. Poglang. Goddamn. Okay, so I gotta look at more of the situations where theta happens in here. See, I spend a lot of time doing this. This is just a taste so far. Bilb, bod, bulgo, bolvuf. We need some more thetas. Come on. It looks like a lot of the areas where theta is happening is when it follows an L. So bolthuf. So if I had something, a word like volthuf, I want to do something actually more specifically to the combination of la and tha put together. So if I wanted to turn la and tha into something else, and this is going to be in any situation because it really doesn't look like it can happen anywhere else. Ulth, ulth, uth, udh, uldh, uldh, ul, urth. Maybe for the first step. Maybe for the first step we could turn L theta into tap theta. Something like that. And again, this is like the first step out of 15. Oh, we've been recommended the legendary lateral fricative going on there. Maybe change theta to T in clusters and S elsewhere. That is possible. That is possible. Those are both solid ideas. Those are both solid ideas. Because we could do like Vortov, Vortov, You know, that might actually be a good idea. Because lateral fricative, it does seem kind of like a logical continuation of like la and tha put together, right? Sla, 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 sla. When I do it, I generally like lateralize it as it's released as well. Sla, sla, and something like that. But does that work in the context of something that's coming from Volthov or Volthirv? Volthov, Volthov, Volthov. I mean, it honestly works. I wouldn't have too much of a problem with that. Yeah, why not?
Asla.
Right. But would it be just hla, or would it be al-hla? Yeah. Yeah, I think we should keep it that way. That's my decision right there. Okay. Now, there's a lot of really weird combinations in here, like bva. You know, we have a lot of bva and fva and bva. Now, should those be corrupted somehow? I feel like it would be pretty easy for bva to just get straight up turned into ba or even bois, or because we have bve. It's kind of like an affricate almost. Like it really is an affricate. Bve. do we want dve to stay? Or do we want dve to become ve? Simplify it? Are we hardening things? Are we softening things? I feel like Proto Sern Cahilan is already pretty soft. Could take things in like one more step of a softening direction before we start hardening things up and then softening it again. Again, there's going to be several steps to this. Maybe I could have sa become tha at the end of words. Kind of like a reverse English tha to sa. Yeah. Also, I like Wesley Pickles' idea right there. The bva de bois and the bva to wa. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely going to immediately incorporate that. Bva de ba, bva va. Bva, ba, ba. Bva, bois, va. Oh, yeah. No, I actually like that. Yeah. Like va to bois, and then va to just ba. That seems fair. That seems fair enough. Alright. So we're going to take sounds such as this, and we're going to go like that to bois. Yep, any situation. Then we're going to go va to ba in also any situation. Cool. Then we have, what other things look really unstable in here? Dvov. Oh, that's an interesting word right there. Dvov. We have dvolve. Okay. Then we have da, daf, dal, dala. Right there. God, I hate palatal sounds. I really hate palatal sounds. God damn it. Jamul. Bva to a long B, maybe. If we did it to a long B, that would only be able to happen if it's not at the beginning of a word. Which I'd be okay with. Then we could just make that into 2 rules. Right? If we have it, say, between a vowel and a vowel. But then, otherwise, VV will turn to a single B everywhere else. Right? Yep, yeah, that works. Okay, cool. Booze. Drevis. I don't feel like reintroducing theta yet. Like, I like the idea. Oh god, no, we're not doing blah yet. well. Not yet. Oh god. Jesus Christ. That's a rare situation right there. Oh, and then we have Thul going on right there. Ah, shit. So there's other interesting situations where theta is happening here, but it seems like they're still following other fricatives, specifically like sa and za. So if we have those ones, sa, sta, that might be a situation where it turns into a straight up T, honestly. Like dolstilte, stoltiltbe, something like that. Oh god, wait a second. Retroflex sounds in this? I mean, you could. Like da 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 da. That is tempting. That is actually tempting. Huh. Okay. Some pieces are flowing in. Some pieces of evidence are flowing in. Alright, so we got, we're going to say that, so specifically theta is going to turn into ta before, well, in a situation where it is preceded by t, and again, t is the category that includes all these things. Then we have tol. Okay, then tve. Should we get rid of tve? I don't think we're ready to turn them into retroflexes yet. Though then again, why not? Why not get rid of these godforsaken palatal sounds and start changing them in a direction that I like? Okay, yeah, we're doing that. Alright. Good sir. We're going palatal. We are going palatal. That's right. I mean, we are going Retroflex. Retroflex simulator confirmed. Alright. And then that means that the cursed upside down letter F that makes the voice palatal plosive, that is going to be formed into the Retroflex da. Cool. And we're taking you, and we're going there. You have been eliminated. Now, yeah, no, it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me, and I would like the palatal sounds to go away as soon as possible. You know what else I would like? I would like for the rounded sounds that I have in there to go away. Like I don't want anymore. I don't want e anymore. I would like them to fade out of existence as soon as possible. I mean, the vowels, the vowels can slap all over the place. We can shift them up and down the chart all we want. Move them, cut them to pieces, do anything with them. Oh god. So that would, so triv would become triv. There we go. That's the one. God. Oh, we have two das in here. Da da de de da dud dud. Okay. We're looking for more potential changes in here. Looking for even more potential changes. Dvato. I mean dvarto. Dvup. Dvuz. Oh god, look at this one. Dvuz. Dvustenvish. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say something has to change to make this not a thing anymore. Something has to change. I agree. Fricatives are pretty good stuff. Oh yeah. Palatal fricatives? You really want palatal fricatives in there? I don't know if I want palatal fricatives in there. Again, this is just a step, so we could do it for now, and then it'll be deleted from our collective conscious later on. There's always that to consider. Dvuz, dvuvaf. Oh god. Like, look at this one. Dvindvi. I mean, this is still the worst. The dvuzndviv. I'm like making a vowel harmony happen on that, even when it's not supposed to be. It's just so cursed. So how do we have a combo? And how can we get rid of it? I mean, we literally could go kind of in the direction that Hvasvan had a Snuif. 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 If we turned Snuif into Snuif. 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 Snoof. Snoof. It wouldn't be Snuif. It would have to be Snoof. Nasalize one of the vowels. I'm even starting to lean towards doing what the HV does, like the Hvasvan, would change this situation and just make that into another kind of situation. So then it would be Dvursmif. Oh God, I just spit. God, Dvursmif. That would at least be a step, and that would basically entail it going away anyway. You know, I think that would be a solid solution there. But it looks like that V ends up going away anyway. Yeah, okay, I'm doing that. Alright, so if there is an NV, it will just become an HV. Take that. Solutions. Gewürzbini. SNV to SNU? SNV to SWA. Again, that's going to end up happening. Maybe we'll save that for the next step. Huh. Let's see what else. I'm thinking of creating like a syllabic L in certain situations, like a syllabic dark L. At least in this first step. Because we have a lot of like dvul, 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 dvul. Something like that. Dvul. I think that would be pretty epic, if you know what I mean. I might want to change all L's that happen at the end of a syllable into a dark L, just as like a starting point for that. Is the dark L not on this chart? There's the velar L. But do I want to do an all the way velar L? I don't know. La, la. Yeah, la. Okay, I have to go to the Wikipedia chart. Going to Wikipedia. International Phonetic Alphabet. Don't worry about it. Here we go. Alright, where are you, Dark Al? La. Okay, is my brain like broken right now? Like, is the little capital L the dark L? It can't be. There was a different symbol for it. It had like the slash through it. Why isn't it not even on the Wikipedia one? Okay. Dark L isn't on the main chart. The IPA for is... I'm just going to type it in, like, in the live chat real quick, because I watched the live chat on my phone. Dark L is velarized. I might as well just call it the velar lateral. Yeah, so anyway, let me type out how is IPA. In our little brackets, we got that. That's it right there. Anyway. Okay, I guess I could just put like a velarized symbol on it. Like, why not? Where am I? I'm scrambling through tabs. There we go. There we go. Alright. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's a... Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Alright. I'm just going to type it in here because I just want to have the symbol. Like, I get that it's a velarized L, but I want the actual symbol. So, rest in peace. Take that. So, L becomes dark L before word boundary. Take that. Got him. Alright. And by word boundary, I mean root boundary, because this is literally just roots. Oh, don't worry about it. Okay. Ebvis, ebvof, etvof, oh god, eftvo, eftav, eftus. Alright, we're changing some vowels now. We're changing some vowels. What direction do we want these vowels to shift? What direction? My answer is a direction that involves the rounded ones going away. And I would even be okay if like all the rounded ones went away. Like if we even strayed away from like o and went from o to a, I'd be okay with that. So, how are we gonna go about this? If we want you and you to go away and turn into something else, we are going to have to engage in a little bit of a which one? Should they be pushed to the center? No, that would still be annoying. Okay, I mean, I guess they could. Let's see what kind of consonants the consonants that they're around vary pretty well, but it looks like if there's any opportunity for va to happen, then they are usually around it, right? So we usually have like schwa, and I don't know what like formal name for this guy it is. We have asvuv. They seem to match together pretty well. Asvuv, vuv. But if we wanted to get rid of vuv, vuv. Oh god. Oh god, that's a dark idea. Like making a syllabic va. Oh no. Oh no. That would be dirty. I see. I see. The current vowel inventory? The current vowel inventory of Proto Sern Cahilan is this right here. It's E, E, U, E, E, O, A. Okay? Which is kind of hard to break out of for a start. But we could definitely do it. Could definitely do it. I'm thinking of just having these guys merge together somehow. But for... Or maybe... Oh, that's kind of radical, though. That's kind of far in the mouth for it to be anywhere near realistic. Going from to O and having O go from O to something like that. Let's see. Toss une oh, with stroke in Unicode. So toss une O and turn them into U and O near va, elsewise E and E. That might be a solid way of going about it. That might be a solid way of going about it. Right? Right? There's no problem with that. Okay. I'm gonna try that out and see if it works in the grammar of writing out phonological rules. So if we have that turning into that. Oh god. Right, in any situation. And then we have, where's the letter Y? We have U. Yeah, that. U turning into U in any situation. Now it leaves us with some situations where they are just sitting out on their own. And yeah, but that's where we could do the elsewise. They will turn into blank, which would totally work. Yeah, I see no problem with that. So our elsewise situation will be turning into and that will be for everywhere else. And then we will have E turning into E, and that will be for everywhere else. Okay? Good, good, good. Now, what do we have left? We have a typical 5-vowel system. Well, we still have schwa in there. Still have schwa, not strut, but schwa in there. Now, should schwa, which is also often found in similar situations, right? Should schwa be turned into something special? You know, we could go and of could turn into let's see. Oh god. Grobus. Your. Change those when they're after B as well. Yeah. I think we're gonna have to. So should of match with of? It's kind of in a different position than the other two because it's not rounded. Maybe. Ooh. Maybe we could turn of into of, and then what is currently can become aw, or something like that. That would have to be in an all cases situation though. Like that wouldn't just be able to be before of. And I think that word final is gonna go away too. So I'm thinking oh god. That is a good point, Wesley Pickles. That is a good point. Yes. Yes. Does that happen very much? Not super often. But I'm sure it's in there somewhere. So, I'm going to do that real quick. We're going to turn you into you. And then we're going to turn... Well, okay, we have to turn normal off first, or else it's going to mess up all of it. So, we're going to go into... and we're going to turn that into... Aw. Yeah, give me some...
Aw.
Yep. Okay. That's what I'm looking for, Papa. Look at that. Yeah, so A to A, to A, E to A, E to E. And then we'll have a 6-vowel system, but it'll be one that does not involve cursed rounded vowels, which I am very appreciative of, at least for this stage in time. Okay. This is looking good so far. This is looking really good so far. Absolutely delicious. I mean, that might be enough for the first step. Oh, okay. Had one more idea. If we're going to go with the case that kind of going along the lines of va to ba, we're going to say that if there's already a vowel coming before and after a specific cluster, and that cluster involves a V, then it's just going to geminate the consonant. I think that's pretty cool. I think that is pretty cool, right? So if we have a situation like atvuv, it'll become atuv, something like that. Atuv. Maybe atvuv. Atuf. We can say that maybe that happened at some point in the in-between space. Aw. Are you trying to tell me? Oh shit, you're right, it is. I want the, I want it to be the other one. Hang on a second. Yeah, unrounded. There we go.
Oh.
That's what I'm looking for. Thanks, Eternal. Yeah, we don't want that stupid cursed upside down one. There we go. Anyway, so we have... I could probably just do any consonant. I don't know if that rule's gonna work, but if we have any consonant followed by V is going to become... oh god, what was the geminated thing? Oh god. Oh god. Shit, what was the rule in here for gemination? Hang on a second. Alright, where's the gemination? Where are you? Not degemination. I want normal gemination. Oh, with a square. Okay. Cool. So if we have CV will become C squared in the situation where it is surrounded by vowels. Hopefully that works. Right? And that technically invalidates the need for that rule, but I'm gonna leave it in there just in case. We're gonna not worry about that. We're gonna not worry about that and just keep on keeping on. Alright? Because I think that'll be a cool way to get things kicking in there. Ask views. And then we're gonna do the same thing in here where it's gonna be if there is a view, then that view is going to become view in any situation, and we're going to say that if there is a but backwards, that's a really convoluted way of doing that, it's going to turn into a in any situation. Otherwise, Gucci gang. Avdas, that's fine. Avil, that's going to be changing. Dark L at the end of the words, that's good. That's good. Bear. Bod. Bopvi will become Boppi. Or Boppe. No, Boppi. Okay, that's good. Burvi. Boshe. Interesting. Boshe. Bosngid. Biva. Buds. Bufaz. Okay. I mean, I'm liking the way this is looking. This might be solid for, like, the first step, honestly. Like, not a complete vowel shift, not a complete consonant corruption, but something solid that's going to be, effective. Oh, God, I forgot about the la. Oh, jeez. Ooh. Oh, that's how that word is pronounced right there. I'm thinking of changing that into like lezu. So more of like, where's our IPA? Come back, IPA. Consonants, come here. We want uvular lateral approximate. Right? Oh god, no, it's even further back. We just need velar in that situation. Yeah, la. Okay, we could do that. Oh yeah, la. Into just Ugh, I hate that sound. Yeah, I might make it like a labialized velar lateral approximate. I think that might be a solid way to go for it. Because going from to something like that. That would at least be a solid start. But I think I'm gonna be straying away from the uvulars in general in Nashan, except maybe for some uvular trills or something, or or yeah, we could do like a uvular fricative, something like that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh no. Oh no. Weirdly okay with pharyngeals. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. I don't. Ozadiah, I think the font on YouTube is messing with this. Okay, yeah, I think it is. I think it is. So, assuming that by the first one that you mentioned, you mean this one. That's ah, right? Ah versus aw. Ah, aw. Ah, aw. Aw is like the most open that your mouth could be, like the deepest, the furthest open and the furthest back. And whereas ah is is in the front but still, open. Like your mouth still opens but it doesn't go all the way back. Ah, 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 ah. So there can definitely be a distinguishment between those two things, and in a lot of varieties of English, there is a distinguishment between distinguishment. Is that a word? I don't care. It is now a distinguishment between those two things. Ah, 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 ah. Bot, bot, bot. No, it doesn't happen in my variety of English. It might happen in distinction, that's the word. Not distinguishment. Oh, that's good. Anyway, 9 p.m. tea. Anyway, yeah. Moving on. Oh god, I got scared for a second. Or was I right to be scared? Oh no, there's 3 of them open. Cool. Okay, we're good. We're good. So ah becomes aw. Becomes ah. There we go. Aw. Yeah, maybe it does sound a bit rounded to you, but like ah, ah, aw, ah, aw, ah, aw, ah, aw. Take that. Owned. Facts and logic. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. We're transforming this damn velar fricative in here. We're going 1, 2, or specifically, this combination is going to become a labialized la. So we're gonna need one of those, but hang on a second. We need back up here. We need you, Mr. Capital L, boy, and then I need to slap a little bit of that wah on ya. Where you at? Where you at? There we go. There we go. That is kinky. Nice. Alright, now we have that. And I would like to, if possible, fully delete this la sound from the language as a whole. I hate it. It must go away. I'm thinking, since the sounds are kind of fronting during this era, we could say that can move up and become r. I'm liking the sound of that. And maybe at some point I can do something that'll make it have a ch in there to contrast. And then we'll have like a pair of k, g, ch, g. That would be nice. That would be real nice. That would be real nice, I'm telling you. I'm okay with that. I hope everybody else is okay with that. Oh no. Shift. Oh no. Of course, Cockyween. I brought you in there. Oh jeez. I shifted to just la. Oh no. La and la. La, la. I mean, I would say that's too wild, but Old Irish happened, so I'd honestly be okay doing that at least for a little bit. Maybe not in the final product, obviously, because again, we still have a lot more steps to go. But yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. Honestly, that's too good to pass up. Take that, gamers. All right. Oh god. Oh god. This is beautiful. I'm liking where this is going, like a lot. This is getting dangerous. I think I might apply it and just see and I want to do input to output just to make sure that some of the more radical ones that I put in here, aka literally just this one and this one with the T, I want to make sure the categories are working. So I'm gonna apply it and it becomes a big old thing. Abwe, 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 abwe. Very good, very good. Adunil, adunil. Very good, very good. Adunil. Yeah. This is very good. Al to al. Ala to ala. Albu to albu. Altwe to altwe. Oh wait, I thought we got rid of. We're supposed to get rid of ve in all situations, weren't we? Oh no, we didn't do that yet. Ooh, afvul to afful. Afful. There we go. Afful. Oh, and that can create some room for some different vowel changes later on. Okay. Asbwif to asbwif. Okay. Yeah. Atvuv to attuv. Auf. Av to av. Ava to ava. Avaf to avaf. Avdas to avdas. Ave to ave. Ave to ave. Avev to avev. Ava to av. Oh god. Ava. Yeah. Ava to ava. Avav to avav. Avgvos. Isn't that supposed to have changed? Oh, but that's only... I have the rule set up so that it's only if it's surrounded by vowels. I should have it so that it does that if it's just followed by vowels. Yeah. You know what, Eternal? Just because I look at the IPA a lot doesn't mean I'm perfect at pronouncing it. There's that one guy, there's some YouTube video where a guy like pretty much perfectly pronounces every IPA sound. Anyway, let me go down to that box and change that rule slightly. Oh. Come on. Where you at, son? There you are. Okay, you. Where are you? Consonant V becomes consonant geminated if vowel before vowel. Gvov, something. Okay, I actually need to add another one on there. Where if we have CV becomes C squared if it is between consonant. Well, if it is merely followed by a vowel, but that would cause gemination at the beginning of some syllables, I'm sure. And I do not want them to happen at the beginning of syllables. I want those ones to be the only ones that stay the same. And so if we have that, doing some mental math here. Doing some mental math. If we have oh god, this is kind of a complicated mathematical process that has to go on in here. And yes, this is technically math. More like, I guess it's like algebra. CV, C squared. We want that. We don't want... Because again, if we do that, it can't be... I mean, I could undo, but I don't want to undo. I want it to be as simple as possible. It can't be before a word boundary. This is some big brain moments happening right now. Very big brain moments. Oh god, what is it? Come on. Gov. CV becomes C squared. It's in a situation. Okay. I see what I have to do. And then I just have to go and based on the rules, degemination. Are you serious? Okay, but leave animate alone. Yeah, this really is big brain time happening right here. Now. Okay. So if we have CC, but it can't be any CC, because that right there, M, are you sure about that? That looks pretty stupid. That looks pretty stupid. Huh. Because if we have C squared, yeah, what happens if I just do C squared to C if it is right after a word boundary? What does that do? Oh god, I have to go hit the apply button again. Oh. Okay. Now where are you? Ovdev. Eval. Oh god. I just need to look for a situation where that happens now. Like, where are you? Okay. Okay. Loose. nge, nge, nga, ngaf, ngaf, ngaf. That's pretty cool. Nve, nve, nve. Oh. NA. Interesting. I mean, I'm pretty sure it worked. Oh, wait. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Because that's supposed to be a single M's. Alright. Okay, so it did not work. That did not work. Now, if I called it... We were close. We were close. We're doing advanced moves on here right now. Now let's try. Let's try some of that. Up here, up here. Come on, into the M's. Into the MVs. It did it. That did it. That did it. That did it. Oh yeah. So now mvilvus becomes milvus. Mviol becomes miol. Miol. Mvis mis. Mvivi. Mivi. Mvis mis. Hvasvan. Midza. Okay. Okay. That's looking like some linguistic development right there. Alright. Alright. Big brain moment achieved. Big brain moment is confirmed. Alright. Now we can go on to our Nashan document. We can go to our phono chart. And I can get the Proto Sern Cahilan chart. Our kinky little Hvasvan. Alright, and so you are right here. And this is Hvasvan. Oh, we're going to call it 4700 BR. And I need to get the vowels on there. Give me a boy. There you go. With your vowels. Cool. And then when we declare the next step will be right here, and we will call it Proto Sern Cahilan, and that will be about, I don't know, 4,000 BR, something like that. Okay, and so now our sounds. Hang on a sec. Okay, so our sounds are now ba is still there. Ba fa fa. Th has been pretty much completely removed, right? Yeah, right? No, there's still some opportunities for th to exist. Either way, let me take our output, and we're gonna go down here, and we're gonna be absolutely epic, and we're gonna take that, and we're gonna go into Nashan. We're gonna go to root changes, and in column B, we're going to, oh god, that's not what I wanted. See, this is one of the situations where Excel is better than Google Spreadsheets because it does stuff like that. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. It's gonna consider the whole output lexicon a single goddamn column. All right, which means I'm gonna have to open up a new tab of Excel, literally just to do the copy and pasting properly of this. Okay. Okay, new spreadsheet, blank workbook. Because look at that. Look, Excel gets it. Excel gets it, but for some reason Google Sheets doesn't. Isn't that just great? Isn't it just awesome when it does that? God damn. Alright, so, anyway. Now, time to scroll to the bottom of 6,000 lines. We're going to copy that. And then we can put that in here. And there we go. That's how it works. And then we're going to go into the Proto Sern Cahilan word list. And then we're going to copy all of that. You see, my apologies if I sound annoyed, but it's because I am. It's annoying how that one thing Google Spreadsheets just cannot do, and it makes you open up an entire new tab dedicated exclusively to doing it that way. And so we're going to go Hvasvan, and then we're going to go Proto Sern Cahilan. There we go. Yeah, Google cringe really did happen this time. That usually does not happen on Google Sheets. I mean, you could do paste special, except it's considering all of it, you know, as conceptually as if it was all meant to go into one single thing. That sounds weird. I need another sip of tea. Hang on a second. Cool. Anyway, moving on from that, back onto the main Nashan document, our phonology chart. We don't need any signifiers of orthography right now because orthography is gone. Alright, now what happened here is that we now have Retroflex. Yeah, no, that is definitely a Google fail compilation right there. Alright, so we have C, which has turned to where are you? Where are you, son? Where are you? Okay, a little bit more organization going into this. We're going to add one more sheet. And sheet number 3 is going to be called Rule Changes. And then we're going to go steps 1 to 2 is going to go right here. And I'm going to go into this. This is all an experiment of organization, by the way. Because like AutoJune already had an end result, you know? But this is like these are gamer moves going on. These are real gamer moves going on. Now is that gonna look okay, that one was fine. Just like that. Okay. Cool. Well, there's all our sound changes that happen step 1 to 2. Now we're going to be going in over here. Got all that. So I no longer need to include all these exact steps in here because I have that written down. So instead of having those, we can just go on and have da and da. Where is our da and da? Come here, da and da, please. Alright. Da. Oh god. There you go. Da. And da 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 da. Again, are all these 100% naturalistic? Not necessarily, but they're naturalistic feeling enough, and where there's enough time, there's a 700-year gap, so, who knows what could happen. Suspension of disbelief. Boom, just like that. Because, again, this is a massive amount of work. Yeah. Alright, cool. So we have da and da, ga, and then that has been transformed into no longer uvular, but rather into a la and a wa. So we're going to have to go and we're going to get rid of this. We're going to go down into lateral. We're going to create those two options for lateral sounds. Absolutely legendary. Now, of course, unfortunately, it's not a voiced and voiceless distinction. It is a labialized and not labialized distinction. We're going to have a real good time with that. Alright, so we have la, and we have... and we have wa. It almost sounds like a kind of a Waluigi kind of setup going on there. Alright, cool. We got y'all. Why don't y'all center yourselves? Make yourselves look aesthetic. Right? Okay, cool. Beautiful. Did any other sounds literally die during the period of this? No, 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 no. Alright, then the vowels. We did have some vowels die. No more of you. No more of you. No more of you. And we had the addition of, and this column is going to have to be divided back up. Right? Yeah, it is. So I'm just going to take like 3 ambiguous cells and I'm going to slap them there as individual cells. Actually, I could have just done this. And thus I'm going to do this, that. And we're going to put and we're going to go to the table and we are going to choose Okay. Okay. Why are you guys doing that? Oh, it's because of... I don't know, but I don't care. Okay, so that is step 1. That is step 2. So there we go, guys. That's one step out of the 12 to 15 steps that I want to commit over the course of what? 6,700 years of history. So you can see how this takes a while, the way that I do it. But I think it's pretty satisfying getting to see all the pieces change step by step. Now, I usually like to only stream for 2 hours, and thus that would give me 20 minutes left. So I don't know if I want to do an entire, step 3 right now, because I need to go to bed soon. But we could at least get the infrastructure started for it, and talk about some potential future sound changes to go into this level 3. So we have level 3, which will be, as it says in the evolution chart. Are we going to give it an official name yet, or is it still too early to do so? So it goes straight from Proto Sern Cahilan to Proto Nashan. Now, Proto Nashan is supposed to happen around 3000 BR. That means there's a 1,000-year gap, which means either I could split it into a couple steps, or I could have it have a ton of changes in it. I'm leaning towards just doing a ton of changes to it. Because again, this takes a long time to do. Personally. En mi opinión, creo que podemos poner muchas cambiaciones en esta situación porque no quiero añadir más. God damn it. Like, yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards just doing a bunch of changes just so we can get to Proto Nashan. Right, Proto Nashan 3000 BR. Right? So it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. I'm excited for it. I wanted to see if we could do like even more of these like labial, non-labial distinctions, stuff like that. There's going to be excuses because again, there's still va in this language. And I'd be willing to do a few things with va. I'm debating whether I want to use va to create these labial distinctions for consonants exclusively, or if I want to use va to, hear me out, create tones. Do I want there to be tones in the final version of Nashan? Maybe two. Like a really simple tone system. Or not at all. But that doesn't mean that they can't have tones in between, because there's a bunch of other languages that split off from Nashan. We could work on those some later day, like later. But it could work out. Oh god. Labialization harmony. Ooh. Ooh. I'd have to watch that Artifexian video a few more times before I can confidently look at that. Oh god. That sounds pretty cursed. I'm not gonna say cringe, because pulling that off would be really cool. But cursed for sure. Like, Big Papa, that is a nightmare. Oh god. I'd like to see your example, Wesley Pickles. Yeah. No amount of caffeinated tea is gonna make me able to stay up for another entire step of this. But we could at least take our end results. Goodbye page. Oh yeah, I forgot it does that. It's actually really relieving. Cool. So goodbye to all those steps. Goodbye to all. Oh god. Goodbye to all y'all. And then we have a few different consonants in here. We have our little cutie pies. Cutie pies with that space bars. Then we have sexy boy. Oh yeah, we also have the dark L in there. Oh no. Make at least some consonants following la turn labial. Oh no. It's almost 1 a.m. and I'm sitting here watching someone do sound changes in their conlang. Hey, no regrets. No regrets. We're both choosing to do this with our lives. Here we are. Mandarin is another way to say watch your tone. Ah, got him. Well, one thing that I definitely learned from, studying Mandarin for a semester and teaching Chinese students was that in real life conversations, they don't usually pay attention so much to the tone as they do to like the context around it, because certain words will happen in pairs and sets so often that they'll be implied to be like just one component essentially, and a lot of the time, the tone ends up being not entirely arbitrary, but a lot more a lot less strict in actual conversational speech than it is whenever you're learning it. And also the way the tones flow, it works pretty well whenever you're like speaking lines of dialogue. Like, God. Yeah. Now that is moderately cursed, but it's pretty good, and that's right. No regrets. You've been building a proto lang while watching this. Okay, I'm glad I've inspired you with my very slow steps of evolving from a proto lang and onwards. Um, and again, like at this point, I'm pretty tired. My mind is stalling, just trying to create these things. Um, anyway, let me get that dark L out of the shadow realm before I forget about it. Where are you? There you are. Very good. Yeah. Okay, and then... Oh god, where on the chart are you gonna go? I'm just gonna put you right here. So take that. Take that! I dare you. Cool. Oh no. I'm gonna put the... Oh jeez. Is the stream a ag? Oh, no rhotics or laterals. Oh, is the stream available after it's over? On YouTube it is. On Twitch, you have to get affiliate before the videos get saved on there permanently. As I learned the hard way looking for the Hyperpirate creation stream last night, or yesterday afternoon at some point, which is kind of annoying. So, you know, before the stream ends, if you want to save any clips or whatever from things that I've done, then do so, because those are going to be the only things preserved on Twitch. But on YouTube, yes, the streams are always available and public for viewing and casual listening. You know, having your earbud listening to it while you do other conlanging and all that, etc. You know, gives me watch time hours, and it gives you some beautiful Agma Schwa voice to listen to. Anyway, yes, it is available after it's over. So, okay, we got all of our sounds here. Now again, do I do tone or do I do labializations? Or could it potentially be that eventually a couple steps down that labializations can lead to like maybe a rising tone? Like if something is like a la, it will become like a la. It could work. It could happen. It's not too far beyond the stretch of the imagination. Oh god, should Proto Nashan have a bigger Retroflex series? Let me look at the sounds. Ba, ga, ga, ka, ga, ra, ka, na, la, ka, sha, sha. I feel like the only things that could be added to Retroflex in that situation would be either getting some sa into the Retroflex zone or getting some la into the ra zone. You know, it would be a very lateral heavy language. Oh, did I do the lateral fricative in there? Wasn't that one of the first things that we did? Yeah, it was. Okay, I don't want to forget that from the consonant inventory. See, this is good. This is very good. God. Again, you may think that things that I'm doing are like impressive, but as you can see, it's a real brain game with myself. It's a real competition getting all the pieces put together. That's why it takes a long time to do stuff. but I'm always proud of the results. Anyway, where am I? So I need to add a lateral fricative into here. God damn. I might need to just... Where do they usually even put those? Don't they put them in like an entire separate column? Hang on a second. Where are you? Yeah, okay. They usually make an entire other row for it. Am I going to create an entire extra row just for that? Oh, hey there. How's it going? Our time is almost up, but we're having a good time. We're having a good time doing this proto Nashan, Proto Sern Cahilan evolution going on here. Yeah, I think I am gonna have to create an entire extra column. I mean, a row. So we are going to do that. We're going to Control X U, and we're going to slap you down another line. We're going to take, you know, a nice little row like you. We're gonna slap you down here. We're gonna call you lateral fricative. Lateral fricative. You usually toss your lateral fricatives in with the normal fricatives. I don't think I can handle that. That's a bit deep. That's a bit deep for sure. Yeah. Anyway. Oh God. Oh God. Multiverse. Hang on a second. Oh God. Oh whoa. Hello. That actually looks pretty cool, but that's not what I want. We want just our tasty little lateral fricative. Come here, kid. Come on over. Okay, we're good. Again, brain go boom boom. Okay, and you just had to be oriented over there. Okay, I see how it is. There we go. Cool. That's our table. This is what our starting point is going to be. I don't think this lateral fricative is going to last for 1,000 years. So I'm probably going to end up deleting that anyway, and it's going to end up getting incorporated into something else. Maybe into Retroflex? Who knows? Who knows? No need to retract that message, Ricey. I saw that. Oh, whoa. You can't hide from the truth. God. Da-da-da-da. Cool. We got all these categories set up. I don't need those guys anymore. And I just need aw. Aw. There we go. Aw. Yeah, and Okadai, Ozadai, that's the difference again. Anyway. Oh God. Again, my brain is scrambled. I need to go to sleep soon. Anyway, so yeah, there's our vowels. There's those. Those can stay the same. These guys are all set. That has been crafted. I can, however, add the capital L's into this situation. Our little velar guys. Velarinos. Get over here, kids. Slap yourselves. Buckle yourselves in. Oh. Not as vowels. No. Okay, look at that. You can undo things. That's cool. Anyway, Very nice. Yes, those can count as these kind of fricatives. And I'm going to save this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, damn. Turn lateral fricative into S, like to s. I feel like it would be easier to turn into sh, you know? Like there could obviously 1,000 years though. 1,000 years, you could go that could happen. That could happen. I might want to write them out as individual steps though, just so I could show like logically how I got there. But that could work. That really could work. I'll keep that in mind because I really think since we're taking the retroflex path and the lateral path and the labialization path, we might as well go all out again because this step is going to be a 1,000 year step. A lot can happen. But again, do that for your clong. Oh, good. Please do. Please do. But at the end of the end of the day is about to be right now for me because I literally need to go to sleep. So next week we will continue with this because I'm having a good time with it. I'm very much having a good time with it. I'll try and do some more on my own. So maybe we could start at step 4 or something next time. So yeah, any last suggestions I'll take. But then I've got a GG for the night. Like this is it's been quite an adventure. Rule changes, phono charts. We're going to put step 2. We're just gonna slap y'all right there. Cool. Cool. That's tasty. That's good. Hey, Kets. How's it going? Again, I'm about to go to sleep, but how's it going? Oh, damn. Look at that. Oh, God. Ricey. That is quite a change. Wow. That's good. That's really good. Okay. But seriously, for the sake of my health, the time has come. I'm switching to my just camera. That's right. Me and Jerry Seinfeld got to go to sleep. God, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this 2-hour long insight into how I develop languages from the proto languages. And again, this is literally just the phonology. So I spend a long time going into detail on these things. And I mean, honestly, even like you might think that like us talking and all that slows me down, and I mean it does a little bit, but I'm usually like speaking out all these parts to myself anyway as I'm going through all these ideas. So you're seeing a pretty accurate representation of what my my language evolution process looks like, you know, every time that I do that. God, yeah, no, it is 6,000 years, yes. So there's going to be a lot of changes that are going to happen over the course of 6,000 years. It is going to be so unrecognizable that the people living in that world, they are likely not even aware that a Proto Sern Cahilan existed. Like that's how deep it goes. Like, is anybody going to be able to say that Autojune and Nashan are from the same language family? Like, maybe after a lot of scholarly work. Is that scholarly work happening in that world? Yes, but mostly in, like, the 1400s to 1600s AR is when most of that work happened. Not many people in 2000 AR have such advanced historical knowledge, except in a couple areas. But yeah, that's a really long story. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot different. It's gonna be absolutely unrecognizable from Hvasvan, which is a good thing. It'll be cool to be like, ha, wow, those things came from the same place. That's crazy. It's like, yeah, that's pretty crazy. And that's not even like the proto world. There is no proto world in the world of Elfwonk. In Bez world, there is none. Because again, suspension of disbelief and keeping mysteries, even on my part, is a really important part for me keeping interest in the stories that I create within that world. It's like the mysteries are just as tasty to me as they are to other people. Some things are meant to be left unknown, etc. Yeah. So anyway, this was a very nice stream. It's nice. I mean, the Minecraft streams were amazing, but it's always nice getting back to doing some actual conlang related live streaming, because obviously that's what everyone here came for. Though again, plugging the Discord server, if you have not joined the Discord server, you should do it, because when there's not videos happening, there's Discord server happening. That community is there all the time. There's always stuff going on. So it's like the party never ends. It's a 24/7 Gucci experience. So you should totally join that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for tonight. I'd say my time has come to go to sleep. I am tired. Cool. So there we go. Hvasvan to Proto Sern complete. Next step, Proto Nashan. Let's do it. I will talk to you. My mouth. I will talk to y'all next time. All right. Stream is gradually coming to an end. Twitch has ended. Goodbye, Twitch people. And YouTube, good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. Especially all my new patrons over the past week. Especially, again, Skylar for doing $10 a month. Like, damn, that helps. My K-bot purchases will be accounted for in no time. Indeed, very fun. All right, see y'all later. Stream deactivated.